Hi, I'm Bob Martin, and I want to be your Bisaya buddy. Do you want to learn to speak Bisaya? Even just learning a little bit will help you have a much happier life in the Philippines. I learned to speak Bisaya years ago, and I want to help you learn a little bit too. Follow along here on my website. More and more lessons will be coming. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to another Bisaya Buddy lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about you, I, he, and they. Let's get started. Whenever you talk, probably the most common part of the sentences is to say you, I, he, or they. Whatever you talk about, you will likely include some person in most of the things that you say. If you want to say you, that would be ikaw or ka. Ikaw is the full word, but it is often shortened to just ka. If you want to say I, that's ako. Ako, or just ko. Ko is the short version. If you want to say he or she, we're going to talk about that in a minute. He or she is siya, or it can be shortened to sha. Siya or sha. If you want to say they, that is sila. There is no short version on that particular word. Okay, on all of those words, except for sila, I gave you the long version or the full version of the word, and also the short version. When speaking Bisaya, most people shorten words whenever possible. Thus, ako becomes ko, etc. However, you should not shorten these words if they are going to be the first words in the sentence. At the beginning of the sentence, always use the full word. So don't say ko, say ako. Or whatever the word is. If it's you, say ikaw, if it's the first word of the sentence. Otherwise, you'll probably always say ka. Okay, let's talk about something that a lot of people seem to always make jokes about and that kind of thing. The he-she conundrum. A lot of foreigners complain or make jokes about the fact that Filipinos often mix up he and she when speaking English. The reason for this is because in the local languages, including Bisaya, there is only one word, and there's not a different word with each sex. So, if you are talking about a third person, it is siya or sha, regardless of the sex. So really, it is understandable why Filipinos, when speaking English, often mix up the sexes. If you live in the central or southern Philippines, learning to speak Bisaya will give you a happier life in the Philippines. A lot of expats are unhappy living in the Philippines, but the language can make a big difference for you. I know it has for me. After learning to speak Bisaya about 10 years ago, I put together a course so others could learn the language too. My course is called Bisaya Buddy because I want to be your buddy and help you learn. This full course will teach you the vocabulary, the grammar, how to form sentences, and everything you need to know to become fluent. Right now I'm going to offer you $50 off the course if you buy it within the next 24 hours. Regular price is $149.99 US, but you can get it for just $99.99 when you use the promo code GIVEME50. But it is only good for the next 24 hours, so act now. To order, click on the link below this video. Thank you very much for joining our course today. Like I said at the beginning, I'm Bob Martin, and I want to be your Bisaya buddy. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned a thing or two. Come back again for our next edition of the Bisaya Buddy.